Y'all, I ain't gave y'all an update on the Diddy case all week long because, child, my workload is heavy. But let's get one really
So I
quick,
know y'all
okay?
been watching the FYP, and I know y'all been like, where is Winter at to tell us what's going on? Because we don't understand all this and what has happened that made all these events take a turn like this. Let me give it to y'all how only I could give
So
it to
basically,
y'all.
ladies and gentlemen, the prosecution has realized what I've been seeing all along. At best, the RICO is not present to the extent that the evidence matches up and aligns to the point where this case should have been tried on a federal
State
level.
level,
Yes, but federal level, they didn't do it like they thought they did it. Therefore, they digressed. They piggybacked, they withdrew a lot of charges, and they minimized the charges, pulling back a lot of them, which led to what he could be facing to max out at 7
what's
years.
also
Also, very interesting about the way this case ended just a few days before it went to deliberation and the instructions was given to the jury about how the deliberation will occur is the fact that we had to analyze some of the witness statements that was given from Cassie Ventura, Bia, baby, the fact that KK was being factored in as a co-conspirator, baby, all the mess in the chess that was played, all that had to be and a lot in. Of the volunteer activity of the freak offs and the request to be urine dome. Oh, Cassie, child, the things that the ladies requested themselves as they participated in these freak offs to please their men, trying to be that chosen lady, and the envy and jealousy they displayed as he put Carisha out on the front line as that girl, and she wasn't doing half of what they was doing, and if she was doing half of what they was doing, baby, she was getting back in a Big Mac attack. But let me get back to these ladies' admission to participating to this stuff to a certain extent on their own eliminated a lot of the coercion elements of the case. Therefore, the prosecution simply had no choice but to just scale back a little, go with what they had that was incriminating. And what I think we're going to find is him being able to be criminally charged as using his business, even though to a certain extent he did use his enterprise to fund and sponsor a lot of whew, the baby oil for parties. The most part. He did these freaky things in his free time. Ooh, we are now on jury deliberation and verdict watch. And while some argue that we're not and the instructions go out Monday, I'm under the impression the instructions went out Friday and the deliberation has occurred, and we're waiting now for the jury to come back, and deliberation will continue on Monday in hopes that the jury can come back with a verdict sometimes Monday, sometimes Tuesday. Hell, I don't even remember the defense getting up there presenting a side. At best, I think they took which is ironic because they have a right to bring forth witnesses on Puff's behalf, and it don't seem like they did compared to the fact that the prosecution, I think, put forth 34 eyewitnesses. Well, that's what the list said. I don't know what they brought, because, honey, Jane Doe was on the, let me shut up. Let's just stay tuned. Let's watch for the verdict. Let's see how it goes. And I'm definitely going to bring it to y'all quick as I get it, if my caseload allow.